I could taste the blood. The pounding pain in my face was excruciating. I could barely see, but what I was able to, I saw and heard Dee say as he ushered Michael, my oldest, back to the room where he said, "Mom is okay. She did that all to herself." Knowing that he didn't believe that. After what seemed like hours, he came out back to the living room floor where he left me. I was now in the fetal position, bending down to aggressively whisper in my ear, "Go clean your face up before I hit you again." So that is what I did. To the bathroom, I locked the door as if the door was the wall that could save me. And I let out a few quiet sobs. Through the corner of my eye, I could see my mangled face. Looking down, I see the blood hitting the counter. Grabbing the faucet, I turn on and rinse away some of the blood. There was so much. I must have been crying too loud because he hit the door and said, "Shut the F up." Looking back in the mirror, I go somewhere as if I was staring right into a portal. Because there I was. I was 6 years old again when my stepmom had got a call from the school. She looked down at me with a devilish smile and said that whatever the situation was, it was for my dad to handle. I was made instantly to put my toys up till he got home. I was so scared, sitting on my bed waiting for my dad's arrival. I had seen many aftermaths of my stepmom's stories spun in such a way that could level up any punishment to brutality. This would be the first one on me. The first one on my 6-year-old body. The story that my stepmom spun was that my teacher had called and said that I had taken some of her stamps and was not given permission to do art with. I would only assume today that she had told the story to my dad as if I somehow, at the age of 6, committed grand larceny because he was yelling so loud. I remember trying to tell him as he flipped me over, whooping me so hard. His slaps felt like they cut my skin. The belt made my skin feel hot. I remember not being able to talk. I couldn't even catch my breath. After my dad felt done with his verbal lashings and whoopings, he grabbed my back to check if anything at all was in it. And to his surprise, no stamps. There was nothing. I hadn't taken anything. I don't know if he was angrier at the fact that there was nothing in my bag, or if it was the fact that I was hyperventilating, snot and tears soaking my shirt. He turned to me with dark eyes. Go clean yourself up. I really thought he was done at this point. There I was in the bathroom, looking in the mirror, the faucet running. When I looked in the mirror to see if I had cleaned my face, there was my dad standing behind me. Smack. He smacked me hard in the back of my head, forcing my head forward, hitting the counter of the porcelain sink. All I remember after that was waking up in the tub in my dad's arms, with him apologizing, trying to wash the blood from my head. This scar is what he left. I don't know if it was D banging on the door because I was taking so long, but it brought me back. And I began to fear instantly that he was coming through that door. I looked to my right, a small window located in the shower, big enough to be open to let the shower condensation out. I don't want to die. He won't stop, Tiffany, I heard. I wasn't sure if it was me saying that or someone. So I jumped through the screen, and I knew I would be hitting the ground hard upon exit. I don't know what I hit on the way down, but it felt sharp. The window was at least 4 to 5 feet above the ground. I remember getting to my feet and running. I was barefoot. I didn't want to leave the kids, but I ran. I got up and I had to get help. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to leave my kids. But what other choice did I have? I couldn't see much but lights. I knew I was by the street corner. To the right, I could see McDonald's lights, which meant I was almost to Main Street. I feared he was behind me, as he had many times before carried me back screaming, so I kept going. I don't know if the car hit me or I hit the car, but it stopped me. It was a cop. I remember him getting out, trying to hold me. I was so frantic, as if I was running from a monster. I must have passed out finally, because I woke up in an ambulance. I could continue this chapter, but I think I will another time. This was the last time I ever let anyone put their hands on me. This was the last time that I escaped that monster. But the first time I realized my histories kept repeating because the lesson wasn't being learned. There was something that I was choosing. Monsters don't live under your bed. They are your parents, your ex-spouses, people you know. If your intuition is ever telling you to leave, to get away, do it. Save your own life.